guys, Sanchi Bell with Herbally Hip Tarot. Let me put my readers on. This is for entertainment purposes only, and everything we say here is allegedly. Okay, in this reading, what I want to cover is March 29th is known astrologically as the Great Awakening on March 29th. I want to know, just do an open read on March 29th, okay, with the Great Awakening. And also, I want to know, what is April going to look like? Okay. And we're going to do, in the next video, we're going to do May also. Because I want to know what are we looking at politically? Okay, so the first thing we're going to read about is March 29th, the Great Awakening. Which card should we use? Clear. Spirit. For March 29th, the Great Awakening, should we use What Lies Beneath? Yes. Clear. Should we do a double read? Clear. Spirit, should we do a double read with True Crime? Okay. So let me shuffle What Lies Beneath, and I'll be right back. Okay. So, total drama and action. Okay. We're talking about the 29th of March in a few days. And it's the Great Awakening, astrologically speaking. Fake apology. That's what's in the middle. All right, so let's see what's going to go on. Ooh. Okay, we have running away. So someone's going to be running away. Something is going to be falling apart, falling into pieces. And someone is going to be, or something, kicked to the curb. Okay, why are they getting kicked to the curb? For burning evidence, burning votes, throwing votes away. This whole thing is going to fulfill a fantasy, and the fantasy is us, the American people. We don't want the orange menace and them out of there, right? That's the fantasy fulfilled. It's us. It's the for the most part, U.S. citizens. Okay, things have been recorded, investigated, and there's going to be an announcement, expression revealing. There's going to be an announcement. I believe the announcement's going to be about the stolen election, the burned votes, the thrown away votes. Keeping a promise. Now remember what Biden said? He said, "Kama, you're not going nowhere. And neither am I. We're not going nowhere." Remember he said that? At least I think he said, he said, "You're not going anywhere." So he's keeping his promise. Biden is. Look at this. Knowing they effed up. And that's the orange menace and everybody. All Muskrat, all of them. Knowing they effed up. Why? Because they destroyed, they shattered, they effed up, they broke our country. In so many ways. They broke our country and shattered it when they stole the election. That's our democracy. Also, everything they've done. Scaring the hell out of people, sending people to other countries, the immigrants, with no due process, threatening people's Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, all the social programs, getting rid of federal jobs, thousands and thousands and thousands, and getting rid. Okay. Let me just confirm, because I didn't get a card to represent the Orange Menace, but it describes it. So let me just clear. Spirit, is this read that we're reading right now? This is about the Orange Menace. Am I correct? Yes, clear. And it's about that, about exposing that he and Muskrat stole the election. Yes, clear. And this is also saying that they are going to be removed from office. The Orange Menace, Muskrat, and all of them. Yes, as I'm talking, it's just swinging. Yes. Clear. Spirit. Clear. Spirit. When this happens, is this going to be very dramatic? Yes. Yeah, I can see that. Clear. Spirit. Are there going to be people who want to run? Yes. Okay. They're saying this, the car, okay, unless the energy changes, okay? It's saying March 29th, the Great Awakening. Now, somebody was describing the Great Awakening. I believe it starts on the March 29th, but it lasts for a while. I think they said the effects of it. So if this goes down, it may not go down on the 29th, but this like opens a portal, a door opening for all of this to take place. So I believe that's what they were saying when I was listening about the Great Awakening. Okay. This is a beautiful read. So, like always, I'm not promising on the 29th, but I do know that the Great Awakening is on the 29th, and it lasts for a month, like a month or two or something like that, they said. So, it's like I said, it's an opening. It's a portal for all of this crap to open up, be exposed, in with the new, out with the old. So, okay. I love reading that. Okay, let's read about what does April look like? Politically, what does April look like? Clear. Spirit, should we still use what lies beneath for what April looks like politically? Yes. Clear. Should we use, clear. Should we use true crime, do a double read? No. All right. What lies beneath it is. I'll be right back. Let me shuffle. All right. So, again, what does April 2025 look like? A situation about to explode. SH is about to pop off in flames. All right, so let's see what the is. That's going to pop off in flames. Look at this. Falling apart, falling into pieces. We just got that with the Great Awakening read. And that was about the Orange Menace and his whole administration falling apart and getting kicked out of the White House. Let's see what this says. Again, fake apology. And I'm saying fake election results. Look at this. Again, knowing they effed up. We're getting a lot of the same. I'm getting almost all the same cards. Knowing they effed up. And believe this is the Orange Menace and his clowns. Keeping a promise. We got that same card last time. And I'm going to still say this is Biden keeping his promise. That he's not and Kamala's not going anywhere. And also, remember when Kamala mouthed to us, justice is coming? That's keeping your promise. If they come back in, or not if, when they come back in and take over. And straighten out this mess of a country. Jesus, it's a mess. Total drama and action. Keeping you a secret. I think this is about Biden and Kamala and the powers to be keeping all this a secret while they do their investigating. They want a divorce, a break, the contract with the Orange Menace. This is what we all want in the United States. Not all, a large percentage of us do. And I'll say it's maybe 80% now, because it was, I think it was a 70-30 split is what they came up with between Truth Alliance and Greg Palast. It was around 70% voted for Kamala and 30% for the Orange Menace. So by now, I hope 10% more have realized their mistakes, and they probably, so I'm thinking around 80% want a divorce from this Orange Menace, okay? They want to break the contract, because we never agreed to the contract. There'll be some people that are depressed, which are some of the MAGAs who just don't get it. Because why? There's going to be, okay, this is I'm getting a double read on this. There's going to be MAGAs who have realized they made bad choices, which was choosing the Orange Menace to vote for him and to support him this whole time for the last 10 years. Okay? Also, bad choices is what the Orange Menace did. He made a lot of bad choices. What, for one, steal the election, and many more after that. And look, recording announcement. So recording, they've been recording things, investigating things, and there's going to be an announcement. Remember, a situation's about to explode, shit's about to pop off in flames and falling apart. Clear, 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 clear. Spirit. Is this reading talking about the Orange Menace and his cabinet? Yes, clear. The situation that's about to pop off, is that going to be the exposure of him stealing the election? Yes. Are you saying he's going to be removed in April? No. Clear. Will he be removed soon after that, though? Yes. Clear. Is the reason that he's not removed right away because they have to go through some legal proceedings? Is that what has to happen? Yes. Okay. So you guys, I'm still not going to commit to any dates, April or May, because, okay, it looks like exposure is going to happen hopefully soon here, but there still has to be legal proceedings, okay? Like they still have to go through the courts or whatever they have to go through, okay? So it's not like they expose and he gets kicked out. Like there's going to be some shit, okay? There's going to be some shit to go through, which we knew. But as long, you know what I want to see? I just want to see it starting, okay? For someone to say, yes, he stole the election, which we all know. Please, just let us, I'll be happy with just that part and watching him unfold. Watching him fall apart, okay? I'm here for it. Okay, let me ask this. Clear. Spirit. So the fallout, him falling apart, the fallout of his cabinet and his presidency, it will take a little time. Is that what you're saying? Yes. Okay. So from these two readings, from the Great Awakening and what's going to happen in April 2025, right now the energy is saying that we could start maybe seeing some exposure. So it's not going to all just happen right away, but we can hopefully start seeing some exposure. So let's see what happens. You know, like I said, I don't like to promise anything because energy can change. And we are dealing with the Orange Menace, okay? A 34-count felon / rapist and a prolific liar. So, look how they're trying to lie their way out of having that meeting about military plans. on some, basically it's open mic. It wasn't an open mic, it was an app, but what the hell? I'll call it an open mic, because basically that's, anybody could break into that. That's not that secure. Why would they not go to the skiff like everybody else and talk in the skiff about military plans or whatever type of if they need to go to talk about this, not on some app that can be totally broken into. Anyway, okay, I just went on a whole nother tangent, which I'm going to do a reading on that too, because I want to, anyway, I'll do a reading on some of it tomorrow. I have some questions about that Walls dude. Well, I'll just tell you, I want to do a reading on this. I'm going to do it tomorrow. Why did that Walls dude have that reporter in his phone? Is he a mole? That's what I want to know. We'll read on it tomorrow. Okay, you guys, that's it for this one. Let me make sure I got everything I was going to read on. Yeah, that's it for this one, you guys. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up. Any comments or questions, leave them below. Anything you want me to read on, leave it below. And I got one more video to make today, okay? So I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Love, peace, and happiness. Do something that makes you happy today, all right? I'll talk to you soon.